everyone. Welcome to Trade Vocal Podcast. I am Swagata Ghosh, and today we have a very special guest, Mr. Pallab Bhattacharya, Director of Alpine Nature Beyond Pvt Limited, an experiential travel company working for 22 years in the Himalayas, also managing a beautiful heritage property called Yule Tea Retreat, a heritage tea resort in Darjeeling. Welcome, sir. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you for having me here. And I'm also excited to share my story with journey with Yule Tea Retreat.
Could you please tell us, sir, something about you and what inspired you to become the director of Yule Tea Retreat?
Well, there is not much to say about me in person, but definitely I would love to share my journey with Yule Tea Retreat. Basically, I'm a tour operator working in the Himalayan belt for last 22 years. I used to travel a lot, and I mainly travel in Darjeeling hills here in the local areas, and I try to discover new places. I found that landscape of Darjeeling is dominated by tea gardens, and the landscape is so beautiful. I always wanted to have something built in the tea garden area where the guests can stay to have a very beautiful tea garden experiences. So suddenly we got the opportunity from Andrew Yule company who wanted to give their heritage tea bungalow on a lease. We immediately took that opportunity. We participated in the online bidding, and we luckily got that offer of managing this Yule Tea Retreat under Nature Beyond.
So, sir, Yule Tea Retreat is a heritage property.
Yes.
Can you please describe a bit more about this property? Like the tea gardens, the stories, and everything.
Yes, definitely it's a heritage property, and it dates back almost 180 years, which is a long time. As we know from history that there is a Scottish planter named Andrew Yule. He came all the way from Scotland during the British colonial time, and they introduced tea gardens in Darjeeling hills. And there was many plantations like this Mim Tea Garden in Darjeeling, and Andrew Yule came and settled in that area, and he established that garden. Also that beautiful bungalow, which is heritage property. From his name, that bungalow is given, the company is also Andrew Yule, a government company basically. It is a very old property. We have actually restored this property because it was in a very bad shape. So we have restored all these structures, the roofs, so people can still feel that old world charm while they are staying there.
So, sir, how would you explain the difference between staying in a heritage hotel and the modern resorts?
Definitely, heritage hotel concept is absolutely different from the modern hotels, which is also very good in many places. But heritage we call where that buildings are very old, which has maintained its old age charm and the tradition of that old eras, where all the furnitures, the decor, everything is very old, and we want to keep it as it is, like to maintain that old age charm. But in modern hotels you get the facilities, very modern facilities that can be very comfortable also, but people may not feel that old age charm there. These are two different concepts. When they stay in a heritage hotel, we have to make sure that the buildings, the furniture, the landscape, it matches with all these things. But in modern age hotel, it is more structured. Everything is very spick and span, but with all modern gadgets are there, which is you may not find in a heritage hotel.
So, sir, do you see that the heritage hotels are they are preserving the local history and the culture, and why so, sir?
Actually, heritage hotel doesn't preserve any local culture, but the people who are working in that heritage hotel, they have a big role to play. I believe that we should grow together with the local communities. So our main idea is to promote the local culture, local food, local tradition, and the interaction with the local communities. Those who are going to stay there in Yule Tea Retreat, we want to make sure that they have an opportunity to meet with the local people. They can go to their village, they can go even to their houses to meet the people. They have some interactions, they can taste their food, they can taste the hospitality that the area is known for. So it is not just a stay for us. Yule Tea Retreat, we try to generate that local experience through it.
So why do you think that tea resorts nowadays have become very popular among the travelers. Why so?
Because it's a very new concept, not very new, maybe 5-10 years back it has started its journey in this Darjeeling Himalayas. People find it more interesting rather than staying in a city, because when they are coming from another city to find the similar kind of city in the hills, they may not like it. They may look for more peaceful areas where they can live very quietly in a certain location where the views are nice, and sometimes they want to escape from the modern livings. They want to stay with the nature. In the cities it is not possible. You can get the comfort of a big luxury hotel, but you cannot get the peace of mind, because hotels in the cities are very noisy sometimes, and sometimes pollutions are there, a lot of traffic, full of crowd. But in a tea garden it's all green everywhere. You get beautiful views from your room, from the bungalows where you are staying. There are greeneries around you, the mountains are visible, and they are very pampered with a very personalized service, where in modern hotels with 100 rooms, 50 rooms, people are very busy there. You do not get any personalization, like food and the comfort is completely taken care of by the residential manager who is dedicated for the service.
Are there any memorable stories with the guest that stayed with you?
Yes, of course. I'd like to recall the first booking that we had 2 years back when we just started our journey in April 2023. And the first booking we had from USA, the director of General Motors. They stayed there for a couple of days with 5 people. And for them it was the best stay so far that they had visited in this area. That was their last 2 nights spent in their entire trip of 14 days. But they termed it as their best stay so far, and they have mentioned it in the TripAdvisor review also.
So it's a great achievement.
Yeah, definitely. And they were very happy, and we are very tense because this is our first booking. How it will go, we do not know, but it came out very well, and they were very excited.
How important sustainability in your resort, and what are the steps you are taking to achieve it?
Yeah, very important. This is the key. Sustainability is the key for us. Not only for Yule Tea Retreat, for entire journey of this tourism that I have been doing. Sustainability is the key. Most important is that if we are altering the land, we have to make sure that the natural elements are not impacted by the way we are developing our tourism. We have ensured that Yule Tea Retreat never changes the land pattern. We are using the local resources. We are not even giving any packaged drinking water. We are using stream water, which is filtered and very safe. We are using local materials for the restoration works. We would like to also go for the green energy very soon. This is our plan. And with the help of the local people, we are doing a lot of gardening and fresh vegetable, which we are trying to provide the organic vegetable to our guests. But most important thing is that land pattern, it remained same. Because of this bungalow, whatever land was there, it remained unchanged the way it is.
Sir, where the bungalow is located in Darjeeling, and how will the people reach there?
Yule Tea Retreat is located in Mim Tea Estate. The nearest market area is Shukia Pokri, which is a popular junction, and from Darjeeling it takes about 22 kilometers from Darjeeling town, and from Bagdogra it is about 3.5 hours of drive. So they can take different roads. They can take the Mirik road and then come to Shukia Pokri, and from Shukia Pokri it is just half an hour drive to Mim Tea Estate.
So, sir, what are the major activities who stays in Yule Tea Retreat?
Yeah, there are many. In fact, like they can easily stay 4-5 nights in Yule Tea Retreat with different activities they can take part. Firstly, they can go for the tea experience, as I explained earlier, like going to the tea gardens, meeting the tea workers, go to the tea factories, meeting the managers, and explain they get the explanation of teas. Then they can go for the excursion to Sandakphu and Tonglu in Singalila National Park, which is very close from there. They can go early in the morning and come back to Yule Tea Retreat in the evening. They can go to Darjeeling city for a daily city tour or some shopping, or maybe to explore the cities or to have lunch. They can also ride toy train in Darjeeling. They can go to some other excursions in Mirik and some nearby areas. Bird watching is one possibility. There are many hiking in and around the tea garden. We have picnic lunch also in the local stream. So but we can engage the tourists for 7 days, 8 days without any problem.
It was great having you here in our studio, sir. Through our podcast, people got to know about Yule Tea Retreat, which is a heritage resort. And nowadays, people are really looking for some serene place because city is very congested. Modernizing is like becoming very, messed up nowadays. So Yule Tea Retreat will be my next destination for sure.
Definitely.
And I will like to tell my viewers that please, if you visit Darjeeling, do visit Yule Tea Retreat. Thank you so much. Meet you in the next podcast with some new exciting show. Thank you.